This measure gave voters the chance to have their voices be heard, and ultimately now to remove pride flags and other sort of divisive flags from public city property. Talk to us about the decision. Did it surprise you?
It really didn't surprise me. And this was something that I actually voted for when I was on city council, because at that time, they weren't attacking our children. If you're 18 and older and you have a decision, if you want to go to the LGBTQ side of it, that's your choice as an adult. But now they're starting to push it on our children. That's when I had a problem. That's when I decided, like, this should not happen. And I know Gracie Vandermark, who's the mayor of Huntington Beach, they made a decision. Now the opportunity of the citizens of Huntington Beach have made their decision. I think this is great because now they're protecting our children. Our kids need to be protected no matter what. A kid that wakes up and goes to school and sit there and work, busts his butt and tries to be the best student he possibly can be, and then comes home and mother and father are at work, and all of a sudden the nannies are taking care of them. And just, don't get me wrong, there is other families that do take care of their kids. But when they separate the nuclear family, it's hard to make sure you take care of your family the right way financially. And how expensive it is in California. This is one of the reasons why I left. Because of the taxes going through the roof, because of what they're teaching to the kids in the school. They're indoctrinating my kids in the school and putting stuff like this of the LGBTQ, the rainbow flag, in the schools and making it okay, making it normalcy for that. And when you do that, you're weakening a country. And I mean, by my opinion, the things that I see happen in California, it really did make me feel like I need to go somewhere else. And I literally sold everything. I live now here in Florida. Of course, our Governor Ron DeSantis said no woke is going to be here in Florida, and it's thriving, and the schools are thriving. When my kids come up and give me a big hug and say, "Thank you, Dad," there's no weirdos in our school anymore. It makes me happy. It makes me proud. America needs to find the roots where we came back, where we really started and began. And we're starting to lose that, and hopefully this election will change it for us. And, you know, America needs to have men again, and I think it's something that's, as parents, you need to pay attention to what your children's being taught in schools. You need to pay attention to what your children, who they're around. Yeah. And this is something that I really am advocating for. Parents need to be parents again. Parents need to step up and protect your children.
Tito, I'll jump in. If you don't mind, I want to jump in because I want your opinion on other things as well, because there are others that do not agree with that, right? Some are opposed to this measure. I wanted to play this. These are locals speaking out against this measure as far as banning pride flags on city property. Watch this.
The message you are now sending is one of exclusion.
It isn't equity, it's tyranny.
Why would you take something like a flag measure and enshrine it that way? And it's very upsetting to many in the community because it's really making a statement that is anti-LGBTQ.
And there is, on top of what they said, there's a petition circulating online. It's called Give Our Flags Back. Not clear if this is in response to Tuesday's vote, but it's out there. Again, here's the site for it, the link you see on your screen. How do you react when you hear residents in the area pushing back, finding this so offensive and very upsetting that the pride flag will not be flown on city property per the majority of the vote?
Well, the proof is in the pudding. Look at the people who are speaking. They don't have children that are in age group or the age group of teenagers, elementary, preschool. And these are the type of things they're trying to push on these children to make sure that it's okay to be gay. For some people, maybe it is okay to be gay. If you're 18 and older and you're able to make that choice, that's your choice as a citizen. That's your choice as an adult. But to push it on the children, that is wrong to do. And once again, this is my opinion because I have three boys, and the three sons I have, they see it. They're a dad. There's kids. There's a lot of gay kids, and I've never seen so many in my life. When I went to Huntington Beach High School, there was maybe two, maybe three. I have friends who are gay. I have no problem with them at all. But to push it on the children is wrong to do. You're taking the innocence away from the children that are supposed to run this country as we get older. And the people that actually speak out against this, they don't have children that are in schools. They don't understand what's going on. They think that they're just taking away their rights. There's been a lot of other rights that have been taken away when I lived in California during the COVID situation. There's been so much stuff that was taken away here in the United States. And once again, we need to fight back and make sure that this stuff does not happen. It's important. It's for the future of our children.